Actually, I just realized. Right. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome back to my channel, Psychedelic Kitten, and we are going on a game dev journey, and right now we're dealing with Godot. And I've not had the best time with this platform. I've been trying to put assets in and get them to move, and I can't get any of them to move. And apparently they come with animations, which I'm not quite sure how to get them to do their animations. This one was a lot easier than the one I was trying to use. However, the one I was trying to use before this one I liked a lot better. And it was an FBX file, so I had to like download this FBX plug thing to be able to get it in here. And it like decided to put everything in here, files I didn't even ask it to, because it has like my channel ready videos, my content creator stuff, my effects, intros and outros, stuff that shouldn't really be in here. So that's kind of frustrating, and I don't know how to unplug it, I guess, or uninstall it. And then the other thing that doesn't work for me is this thing, and I can't find anything on it. And whatever tutorials I see, basically can do their game stuff and just go right into it, and it works for them. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. But anyways, we're gonna follow a tutorial. And hopefully I'll learn something. Because I'm about to just switch platforms. All because of a freaking camera issue. Because I'm getting pissed. Okay. Anyway. There's not really a whole lot going on here, so it's just me like screwing with shit. So I'm just gonna like delete this and follow this guy. And he used some assets. He uses apparently a lot of assets. We're gonna see where to start though. So
build a 3D RPG game. In this series, Omar from Coding Quest will guide you through 4 main components: creating the player, designing the AI skeleton monster, building the GUI with a profile and inventory system, and adding stunning VFX to enhance your game. By the end of this course, you'll have the skills to create a dynamic and engaging 3D RPG game.
I just want to get a character in here and make it go. But all this other stuff's cool too. Var tween equals create tween. If just hit. Cool. Alright. And if this player, if I can't get this player to work, I don't even know what my dude's doing. So I've done some tutorials on how to get a character to move, but like, I can't see what's going on to be able to know if he's moving or not. So there's that. Alright, back to the tutorial.
Game with Godot, complete with advanced features and interactive elements.
Before skipping me, just hold on real quick, as I'm going to give you a quick overview of this course and what you'll get out of it. My name is Omar and I run the channel Coding Quest, and if you guys enjoy this free course, definitely check out my channel as well as my site, as I'll also have this course up for free on there in a more comfortable format. Now, the first thing that we're going to do in this course is understand that this course is split up into 4 sections. The first section is going to be focusing on the player specifically. So the player will be able to have several different features like moving, animating, attacking, stuff like that. The next section will have a monster, which will be a relatively simple AI that will just have some different state machines. So it'll be able to go from idle to run to attack, etc. So it'll be able to detect all those different things in this course. After the monster, we'll be going into the GUI, which will involve an inventory system with an equipment system with it, a profile system to just represent and show our stats, and finally a shop. So this will allow us to buy items and stuff like that. The last section of this course will have VFX. This will I'll kind of introduce you to what it is, how we do this with a very simple fire effect. Then we're going to have a guest instructor who's going to come in, and he's much more talented than I am with shaders and particle effects inside of Godot. He's going to kind of walk you through a lot of that stuff. Lastly, as I mentioned, shortly mentioned before, if you guys don't prefer the YouTube format with one super long video, I have this course up, split up more comfortably on my site at codingquest.com. So go check it out. Without further ado, good luck with this course, and I hope to see you all at the end.
Oh, you do?
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta
I didn't know that. Alright.
Alright, welcome everyone to our beginning part of this RPG course.
Download link for starter files are in the description. So we probably need all these, huh? This is probably the regular engine. Yeah. Alright, got that. It's being an asshole right now, but yeah, we got it. What is that? Made for a 3D pixel start collaboration on action RPG with Julius. Please tell me it has me do the character first, because it's the main part I want to know. Character pack adventures. Thought it looked familiar. It is off itch.io. This was half my problem when trying to find a character. Hey, Twig! How do you use light mode? Light mode? On what? Okay, so this one has a bunch of animations too. And it's the one that I am mostly curious about. So let's download it. Not sure what the fuck we're doing. Alright, so I downloaded him. Is that pile, that
In
part
order
in here?
to get started, I'm going to assume that you have downloaded the starter project files. Now, do keep in mind that if yours is zipped, meaning it is a zip file, and it ends with .zip, you need to unzip it. Here I have the unzipped version, and now we can click the Godot engine and open it up. Here you will see the project manager.
Well, okay.
Now there is something to note. At the moment of this recording, the stable version is on 4.2. In fact, I can open it up and you will see the version is 4.22. Now, the version I'm going to be using is 4.3, as this is kind of in beta or in dev. At the moment, it is still not buggy per se, but it is just not stable yet. But I'm going to be recording this, and hopefully by the time you're watching this and following along, it will be in 4.3 stable. However, just to basically note this, if you are using a different version, if you double click the project, you will see that it wants to upgrade it, and it will do this automatically, and it's very good at it. It will upgrade whatever it needs to, and it just does it all on its own. Now, all I need to do to actually get started is I'm going to take my file here, the 3D Action RPG Starter project files, and drag it into my project manager. Now I will find it by finding the name of it, 3D Action RPG, and if I double click it, whether you need to convert it or not, you just open it, and it might re-import some assets if it needs to. It will do whatever it needs to do to get started.
Okay. Where'd it go? Extract all. Godot. Alright, let's extract them there. That ain't all of them though. Damn, that came with a lot of shit. Okay. Okay.
So hopefully by the time it's done importing and whatever, you see something like this. You see no scenes, you see a bunch of asset packs here, you see a bunch of folders, and let's just take a look at what we have first. So we have a few asset packs that essentially here we have some 2D pixel art. We have the K-Kit Adventure, which we'll be using for a character. We have the K-Kit Dungeon Remastered, which is going to be for a dungeon. We have the Skeleton, which will be for our monsters, and we have this SFX, which will be for our sound. We also have the VFX. These will be made outside of kind of the engine and course, but we'll have an introductory instructor kind of come in and, you know, do these on our own, but here I have them just already finished, as I'll be showing you how to actually implement them into our game later. We also have our default resource here, or our theme, and if I click it, you will see it already kind of filled in, but I will show you how to do this from scratch. Now, kind of following that, if I go to my 2D scene on the top, you will see the UI that I'm using. So this is the UI template, where you're going to use some of these panels.
That's what that is, okay. All right. Don't tell me I put that in hair. No, I didn't. Alright, alright. Okay. And then we got Dungeon 3D pack. Where is the download? There it is. Maybe not. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Whoops. Dungeon. Extract all. Oh. Yeah, good place. Hey. Now this is like 5 hours long, and of course we're not going to do the whole 5 hours. Okay, so it's a dungeon. Is it going? All right. Bring assets. All these files over here are actually going to drive me crazy. The ones that it just magically put in there. Alright, was that all of it? Good God. Okay. Which one was that? Was that, did I get the skeleton pack or was it just the dungeon pack? Oh God, I don't know. I got dungeon and adventures. And this is skeletons. Skeletons. Extract all. Okay. Let's put the skeletons up in here. Hey, yo. Alright. So... is that it? Or is there another one? Looks like there's two more. This... 72 sprites that each fit a 16 by 16 grid. Download now. Let's do this one. Alright. Let's extract all. Wait, that was it? I thought it was gonna do something else. I mean, the others took forever. Where'd it go? Alright. There's that. And this looks like the last one. Alright. What the flying hell? Fonts. We'll come back to that if we need it. I don't want it. Okay. So, let's go back to the dude.
We're going to use some of these for armor, stuff like that. So this was something that we're going to use for a little later. And then lastly, of course, we have our font. This is going to be our font, our custom font inside of the engine. And that is already in the default function as font as well. You can see here that I've already loaded it in. All right, so this is our starter project. And now from here, let's get started and create our grid map. So we want to actually get started by going to the 3D part, and we'll get started in here in just a second. Okay, so let's get started with our grid map. Now, our grid map is essentially our world builder. It's our environment scene level. To do this, what we'll do is first we'll create two new folders. We'll create a new folder called Scenes, and we'll create one more folder called Scripts. This is just to organize all our scenes and scripts and things into these three main folders. Now, one cool feature inside of Godot is if I right-click one of these, I can set the color folder. Now, of course, you can kind of set it to whatever you'd like. I'll just set it to random colors. I'm not too picky about the colors, so just kind of set them in order like this. Now, in the Scenes folder, I'm going to create a new folder called Levels. And this is where you can create more than one level. And anything level related, I'll put it in here. So first, let's create our level. So let's hit Node 3D as our base scene. I will save this
Hold up, bro.
in my scene.
Hold up. Okay, we got... See, all this other shit is gonna drive me nuts. Content creation should not even be in here. The action can't be completed because the file is open in OBS Studio. Oh, fucking Cracker Jacks. Alright, that's fine. Scenes even in here? What's assets? That's for the one guy. Okay. Okay, we got... So, is this a folder or no? I'm confused! Can we just go out of this and do like... new. RPG. Godot projects. Go in there. Create and edit. Oh, thank God. All those folders ain't there. Okay, so we want all these. All these can come in. You mother... Please don't take everything else in there. Just assets, please. We'll get there someday. %. Wahoo! I gotta turn on the fan, it's hot in here. Ooh, 60%. Yeah. %. Alright. Almost there, thank God. Where'd it go? Oh. Okay. Yes, much more organized. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Create new folder. Scene. Alright. Now where did that go? It's right there. Why did camera 3D make it here? And this one. I think that's like part of that guy I've been having problems with. Also, practice. I do not know how these files work. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. We're getting somewhere. Now, if it would quit bringing in shit that I don't want here, that would be absolutely wonderful. Okay.
Scenes folder and levels. I'm going to rename it right here. I will rename this to level 1 and hit save. And this will be our main scene at the moment.
Did we just do a folder inside a folder? No, we don't want that. Is that what just happened? Create new. Levels? What'd I do? Wait, what? Okay, there it is. Okay, dokie. Go on.
Moment. If I hit play, I can select current, and you will see our game has launched. This is our first game.
I see nothing! Just like when I'm messing with it, I see nothing. How did you do that? Exactly. Wait. Okay. 3D scene. There we go. Select current. I don't want to select one of those. Can't make me. Maybe you can make me. I think it's this one, right? It already exists. Do you want to override it? Yes, I don't care right now. Just do something. See? Nothing. Nada. Zilch. It's a gray screen. But okay. Maybe he'll teach us how to use it. Because I'm obviously not getting it. Alright. Go on.
Now let's rename this to level 1 on the top left.
Rename. Level 1.
And now I want to add something called a grid map. This is going
A grid map. Something I have not messed with yet. Is that a child node then? There it is. Grid map. Alrighty. What just happened? Okay. It's very colorful now.
to be where I can actually put tiles down in a 3D environment. Now you can see that I can put stuff, but there's nothing to put. In order to put things in our game, we need a mesh library. However, in order to create a mesh library, I can't just create one like this. I can't just click into this and do that. This is something that you would do in a 2D scene, or could do, but in 3D, unfortunately, it's not that easy. But don't worry, it's still pretty easy, just done a different way. Now to do this, we will create a new scene here, a 3D scene.
New scene.
We'll rename this to Mesh Library.
Is that something I'm gonna need every time? Or just this time? I got questions. Alright.
I'll Control S to save this. I'll put it in this level scene. Now what I'll do...
How did you do that exactly? Save scene. Level scene. Okay. Interesting.
Is I want to find a floor on our dungeon assets here. So if I search...
Oh, that's why you want to do that. So there's a floor. So how do you get a floor without the assets? Again, I got questions.
Search up floor, you will find some floors. Now do feel free to, pick whatever you'd like. I'm going to pick the floor tile large. So I'm going to pick this guy.
Actually, there was something that I've seen people use as a floor. It was a cube, and they, pulled it out. I'm gonna have to watch how to do that next time, so maybe I need the mesh. Huh. Anyway, let's not think too hard on it. Floor tile lar. There it is. It's the same thing? I can't tell. Mine looks gray, his looks white.
Guy, and if I just drag it here and I turn on the pixel snap, or the snap here, it will snap.
There's a snap. There's a snap. Snap, crackle, pop. Okay. I don't know how that works, but alright. We snapped it.
To the next pixel. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the transform to 0, 0. And now I can snap it kind of nicely to this corner right here.
Transform. It's already 0, 0. I guess. Whoa! Hey, yo! Crap, it's not now. Why do I gotta mess with things? Whee! Okay, we're back, I think. Yeah, let's try not to do that again. And I only need to do that because he said 0, 0, 0. Alright, cool. Okay, we're learning things except for what I want to learn so far. I want to know why this don't turn on. But did it for him too, so we'll see where it goes from here.
Now don't worry, it doesn't look beautiful, and there is a reason for that, but we'll get to that later. At the moment, all we need to do is hit make local. I will drag this mesh out of that thing. I will delete this guy. And now what I want to do is I want to click the mesh, make sure the mesh is selected. I'm going to go to mesh right here. I'm going to create...
Wait.
Like so. And now if we zoom in here, you can actually... But don't worry, it's still pretty easy, just done a different way. Now to do this, we will create a new scene here, a 3D scene. We'll rename this to Mesh Library. I'll Control S to save this. I'll put it in this level scene. Now what I'll do is I want to find a floor on our dungeon assets here. So if I search up floor, you will find some floors. Now do feel free to, pick whatever you'd like. I'm going to pick the floor tile large. So I'm going to pick this guy. And if I just drag it here and I turn on the pixel snap, or the snap here, it will snap to the next pixel. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the transform to 0, 0. And now I can snap it kind of nicely to this corner right here. Now, don't worry, it doesn't look beautiful, and there is a reason for that, but we'll get to that later. At the moment, all we need to do is hit make local.
Hold up. This part's where I'm confused. So, make local.
I will drag this mesh out.
Okay. He for some reason drags this into here.
Out of that thing. I will delete this guy.
Then he, for some reason, deletes this guy.
And now what I want to do is I want to click the mesh, make sure the mesh is selected. I'm going to go to mesh right here.
Mesh. I did something wrong. Mesh is not an option, sir. It's not an option. And I'm not really sure what I did wrong. I'm already fucking up. It says make local. But then there's the mesh. Ooh, I did it. Okay. I did it. You didn't drag the mesh out, you deleted it. I did it. I backed it up and then did it. And I'm pretty proud. Still don't understand this guy. But it's what it is. Everything seems to be easier than this stupid camera. Anyway, let's see what he says. What do I do now?
I'm going to create a collision shape.
Collision shape.
And here we have a few options, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. And I will create.
That just said static body child. Collision shape. I don't even see a collision. Was it this one then? Hold up, sir. Hold up. It says collision shape. It does say collision shape. So what did... the fuck?
Like so. And now if we zoom in here, you can actually kind of see. But don't worry, it's still pretty easy, just done a different way. Now to do this, we will create a new scene here, a 3D scene. We'll rename this to Mesh Library. I'll Control S to save this. I'll put it in this level scene. Now what I'll do is I want to find a floor on our dungeon assets here. So if I search up floor, you will...
Dude, he's doing a bunch of bullshit.
And now I can snap it kind of nicely to this corner right here. Now don't worry, it doesn't look beautiful, and there is a reason for that, but we'll get to that later. At the moment, all we need to do is hit make local. I will drag this mesh out of that thing. I will delete this guy. And now what I want to do is I want to click the mesh, make sure the mesh is selected. I'm going to go to mesh right here. I'm going to create a
How come I don't
collision
got the same ones?
And
Now
here we
what
have
I
a
do?
few options.
That's weird. Static body. Here's collision sibling. He does have a different thing than I do, so this is probably it. And what do you want? Collision shape 3D. only serves to provide a collision shape to a collision object 3D derived node. Please only use it as a child of area 3 static by 3. Give them a shape. I actually tried to download the version he has because like there's an area where you can go to like download them, and for some reason I couldn't download it, so I don't know. They're on like the 4.3 RC version. I'm still on the mesh. I'm not really sure. That's the only thing that would make sense, is that. So, I mean, yeah, collision shape, tri-mesh, and then you kept it as a sibling, and that's what this is. But it's giving me a node configuration warning. So doesn't mind the static body, so, or it doesn't mind the static body, but it doesn't like the collision shape 3D. Is there a reason for that?
But I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and I will create. And now you see here that I've created.
Oh, good. He has the yellow thing too. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's not me. It's not me. Cool. Haha. Ugh. Yeah, the trying to learn it part isn't so fun, but you feel accomplished once you get going. Or at least I have. But the two things that I was trying to do, I don't know how to do yet. But he also doesn't have anything showing up on this yet neither, so it's also a gray screen. So, I mean, that's good to me because it means it's not just me. There must be something I have to do. I've tried a couple things, but it hasn't worked. And then I need to figure out how to put a freaking character asset in here and make it go. Anyway, we got collision shape 3D. This tutorial is like 5 hours, and I doubt we'll get 5 hours. I learn kind of slow. And once I can get a character in here moving, I'll be happy as a clam. So, just the fact that that isn't working for him right now, too, means I may not have to switch engines. He also didn't use environment or a camera or anything yet neither, now that I think of it. So I wonder if when the character can move, if you can move around this without having to go in there. Because I always thought you had to go in there to move your character. I could be doing shit all wrong.
Created a collision shape. Now in my floor tile, you want to make sure that it is the body, where we have a static body 3D and then a collision shape. Now make sure.
So now we need a static body 3D shape. Why'd you do it like that then? Add child node. Static body 3D. Did I do it? Or was I not... It didn't fix itself. Maybe I was supposed to do it... No. Get down. Maybe I was supposed to do it off of this. No? The hell, man? Well, that didn't work. That's when they go so fast like that I'm like, oh, come on. Ooh, I did a thing. What'd I do? I fixed it. It's cool. Woohoo! Not sure what I did, but awesome. Cool. Go on.
Sure, it's in this order, like so. And now if we zoom in here, you can actually...
Then why the hell didn't you put a static body 3D and then the collision shape 3D? I don't understand the madness, sir.
actually kind of see that blue outline. That is the collision shape of our tiles. Now, it's kind of hard to test this right now because we don't have a player yet, but just trust me, this will add collision for our game. Now,
I need to turn this up because the fan is making me deaf.
if you're using Godot 4.2, it is a similar process, but I think it just has fewer options essentially, and you will see something similar to this. So if you're also using like 4.4 or whatever in the future,
I want to point out I did not see nothing similar to that, and I have 4.2. Nothing similar. Also, I don't know why I couldn't download this version 4.3. It's not like quite out to the public, but like you can download it and test it. So I'm kind of mad he has it and I don't. Anyway, go on.
Should relatively be the same. If it's not, search it up for that respective version. So if you're on 4.4 or whatever version in the future, just search it up on YouTube. You might find a short 1 to 2 minute video explaining how to do that.
I used my noggin.
In fact, I might actually update this in the future as well. So okay, now what we want to do is we want to repeat that process for one more of these.
Crazy man say what? So you want me to put another... Sir. That looks dumb as hell. What did I do? How did you connect it like that? No. We put it in here. Up, 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 monkey butt. Oh, come on. Well, that's not working. I just want to snap it, man. Okay. Why did you make that look so easy? Maybe that's why. Maybe I gotta do it that way. No? Maybe I need to put this down. Ah! I can't get to the floor to save my life. Haha! Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's a haha yet. I can't even. Help me! Okay. Does this look like that? I don't know, man. I need to center it on O. That's OO. Is this one OO? Oh. They don't stay that way. Okay, so it's this one. Oh, come on. Whoa! Hey! The floor sucks. I'm so over this floor. I can't get it on the... What the flying heck? Also, that's wrong. Hey. Well, it looks kind of close. But it's not gonna be. Jesus. Hey. I did a thing. Thank God. If they're both at O, then you just need to slide on out of the red and blue axis. I got it. I think. Does that look like I got it? It's still kind of like on top of it, but at least it looks like a floor. And then he wants me to do all that again. So what, add a...
So I'm going to do this for this guy. I will add a... Well, I actually want to make this local first. We'll drag this out.
Local.
Out. I'm going to delete this node. And I'm going to do the same thing, add a static body.
Not sure what the fuck you just did, but alright. No? Selection changed at some point. Can't reparent. What did I do? Wait. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe it's already there, so I can delete this guy. Is that what's happening? Where'd it go? God damn it. What, did you put it up here? Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. Now what? You got to add static body.
Click the mesh, click create collision shape and create, and just drag that in.
Glad you know what you're doing. Ah, that must have been what I did the last time. Good to know. One of the things that I find helpful is to just watch the video one time, then watch it again while following along. I have a hard time doing that because I won't remember anyways unless I do it. And I did that twice, so now it's stuck in my brain hole. Alright, now what, sir?
And now you can see it's a little more accurate, but yeah, that's about it. And now all we want to do is we want to do two more things. I'm going to add a wall.
Wait
Now,
a minute.
If you're wondering how to kind of
He
navigate...
has rocks. I did a floor. I mean, the floor looks beautiful and all, but... maybe he somehow copied it and put it in there? Is that a thing? That is a thing. Copy. You know, for science. Paste. Still don't work too well. Well, we don't put rocks. I don't give a shit about the rocks, but we got a second floor. It's all that
3D
matters.
scene here. All I need to do is hold shift and middle click, and I can kind of drag my scene a little bit, or my camera to the right or left. Now, one other thing we'll add is a wall arched. I'll drag this out. I want this guy. I want a wall.
He has wall arched. Okay. How do you twist it? How did you do that? Why is everything so much more complicated for me? Haha! Ha! Ha ha! What do you do, a second one? Okay. Could you... Something don't look right there. There we go. Maybe. I got a fucked up door. I got a fucked up door. What the flying Jesus? What did I do to it? How do I just get it to... Ooh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Just... I don't want it up. Lord have mercy. Samir did those like totally to the side. Okay, got that one. There. I don't think they're together though. Just want it to go backwards, bro. There we go. Bam. I think I did it. Man, if I make a game, is it gonna be fucking sideways? I'm not really sure what's happening right now. It's the same wall, right? Okay, that explains why it looks funky. Come on. Okay, got that. Now we don't got that. Dude. That was not an easy task. Get off. Okay, we got our two walls. And he had him. Come on. Why am I struggling with this? Just move forward, bro. There we go. So this one is what moves them. I'm struggling with the camera just a little bit. That looks horrible. A sideways game is a thing. How do people not make them sideways? Ah! Ah! Haha! We're getting it, sort of. Why? Why can't I get it to stand like a normal wall? Whoa! Just... Okay. I guess that's just the way it is. This wall looks perfect. This wall looks like it's on crack. I don't know how to fix it. I'm in my learning stages though. I'd like to know how this works so you can work with the people. Alright, well. Okay.
This is going to represent our door, kind of.
How are you doing it so easily? You're telling me that's a door and not a wall? Did I just fuck myself? Yes, it's a door, not a wall. I totally fucked myself. That's cool. Oh, no wonder. Because they're two different types anyways. There's wall arched and then there's wall arched too. No wonder they ain't fucking connecting right. Okay. Where's the doorway? What's he got? Wall, doorway 2. Well, and here's this. Also, he has them. Just move that right there. That's how I fucked myself the last time because I couldn't remember how to turn it around. I just want you. Aha. Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, it's almost lined up. Ha! Did it! I think. I think I did it. No, I didn't do it. Like by an inch. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I can't get them lined up right. Well. What's that? Hey, bro. Could you quit going up? That's not exactly what I want you. Hey. Why? Yeah, I just don't like starting it totally fucked up. And it's totally fucked up. I don't know how to connect them. They're like on different playing fields or something. Come on. And when I try to get them closer, they go up or down. Maybe it's because this is a wall doorway 2 and this is a wall arched. Would that matter? No, because he has wall arched and wall doorway 2. And he connected them just fine. Oh, going down. Whee! It's not what I meant to do. That's a fucked up door. Stop it! Okay, are we back? No. Twig, it won't connect. Okay, get rid of it. Let's try again. It also would have helped if the door would just not be the wrong way. Now what? Always delete the one you have an issue with and pop new one. I did that. And it's worse than the first. I think that's the closest it's gonna get. As of right now. Also, his don't seem to be under the grid like mine keep trying to do. He doesn't even have the grid. I mean, he has a grid. Oh, he might have the grid. See. Go. Well, that looks a little better. We're getting there. It's no longer in the ground. Not as good as his, but it's fine. So you need to make sure the stuff is on top of the grid, which I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention to. Whoa. Huh? Why?
We got a massive storm coming.
It looks like I got shut down because we have a massive storm coming anyways. I've been on for an hour and 22 minutes.
Sorry, honey.
But, like, the one last night totally shook our house, so it's probably best that I'm not recording. So, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.